Hey, I'm Stephen Adindu, a lead coach at the Career Accelerators, and today we'll be talking about how to answer the question, tell me about yourself in a job interview. And I'll be sharing with you 7 incredible tips for blowing your interviewer away. Now, if you do enjoy this video, then please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you'll be one of the first people to get notified when we publish a new video. Also, we would like to hear your thoughts, so please feel free to leave a comment. With that out of the way, let's go straight into the video. Now, tell me about yourself. This is usually the #1 question at every interview, and your response can either make or break the interview. The same question can be phrased in a slightly different way, such as, I have your resume in front of me, but tell me more about yourself, or walk me through your resume, or I'd like to hear more about your journey, or tell me a little more about you. Regardless of how it's phrased, it all means the same thing, which is that the interviewer wants to know about you a little bit and also wants to seamlessly transition from the small talk to the actual interview. Now, my opinion is that most hiring decisions are made in the first minute, and factors that contribute to this decision include the way you greet the interviewer, the handshake, your dressing, eye contact, and the very first thing you say, which may very well be your response to the tell me about yourself question. A simple formula for answering this question is as follows. So you follow the past, present, and future structure. And what does that mean? Firstly, the present. Here you talk a little bit about what your current role is, the organization you work for, the project you're working on, your main responsibilities, and perhaps a big recent accomplishment that is relevant to the job you're interviewing for. Next is the past. So here you tell the interviewer how you got to where you are today and mention previous experiences that are relevant to the job and company that you're applying for. Now, don't forget to highlight your accomplishments and unique activities or main responsibility. This is also where you mention any impressive certifications, degrees, or courses that you have completed or achieved. And thirdly, we have the future. This is where you segue into what you're looking for next and why you're interested in this role and a great fit for the role too. Now, if you're working towards any professional certification, this is also where you mention it so you can communicate to the interviewer that you're very much in line with that job, that what you're planning to do aligns with the role that you're applying for. You can also change the order depending on your story. For example, where you have an exciting story and relevant past experience, you may choose to start with that. So essentially starting with your previous before your current, and then build into the present, and then build into the future. However you choose to structure your response, please remember the following tips as they can help you blow your interviewer away. Tip #1, prepare your response in advance. Now, failure to prepare is literally preparing to fail. Preparing your response to this interview question in advance will make you more eloquent and confident during delivery. It would also allow you to make tweaks as required, including during the actual interview when you're in front of the interviewer. Tip #2, tailor your response to the role and company. In order to do this, you'll want to spend some time combing through the job description, researching the company, and figuring out how you can tell your story in a way that makes it crystal clear that you're interested and what you bring to the table that aligns with the role and company. Tip #3, know your audience. Depending on who you're speaking to or who you're interviewing with, you may need to tailor your response accordingly. How you would respond to a recruiter should be different from how you respond to the hiring manager, which should also be different from how you respond to a C-level executive like a VP or a director. Research your interviewers to know their backgrounds. LinkedIn is a fantastic tool to research individuals. Tip #4, keep it professional. The norm in some countries might be to share personal details at this point. However, in the US, Canada, UK, and other developed countries, you should avoid talking about your family or hobbies or certain personal information that isn't relevant to the role. For instance, unless you know something specific about the company that would lead you to believe otherwise, then please do not share personal information. Tip number 5. Please speak with passion. If your goal in an interview is to stand out among the applicant pool, then be memorable. Infusing some passion into your response will definitely help you do that. People don't want to talk to or work with robots. They want to talk to humans. So please make your responses personable and please infuse some passion into your response. Tip number 6, don't ramble. You don't have to relay your entire life story here. You have to decide what feels right for you in any given context. So make sure to read the room, and as you're talking, if the other person looks bored or distracted, it might be a good time to wrap things up. If they get excited at one part of your answer, it might also be worth expanding on that topic a bit more. Whatever you do, my recommendation is to keep your response to say 2 to 3 minutes and just make sure it's short and sweet. Tip number 7, practice, practice, and practice. Get comfortable, but don't memorize. You don't want to wait until you get this question in a live interview to try out your answer for the first time. Think about what you want to convey ahead of the interview, ahead of each session, and practice saying it out loud. Now go out there and draft your best response to the tell me about yourself interview question and completely blow your interviewer away. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, this is the channel where forward-thinking individuals accelerate their career. If you're looking for guidance on accelerating your career or looking to make a career transition, then please check out our website via the link in the video description. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you'll be one of the first people to get notified when we publish a new video. Also, would like to hear from you. Would like to hear your thoughts, so please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.